Staff does, right? With O, for O to kind of come over here, and the cool thing now is that Mabry's here. Mabry's one of the guys that probably helped him along the way too when he's in Kansas City. But the whole staff, the hitting staff, the defensive staff, we all take pride in those guys. I mean, it's a staff thing. It's not just the hitting guys or the defensive guys. It's, everybody kind of helping these guys along. So, yeah, when you see those guys having good years, it's definitely a good feeling.
O'Hearn wasn't known for the most part for his defense. He's turning around to be a pretty decent first baseman. Has he put in a lot of work at that?
Yeah, he takes a lot of pride in it. He came into spring training this year on a mission to just be a little bit more consistent there. I feel like in 2023, I feel like the defense played solid, and last year wasn't as much opportunity for him. Kind of got off to a rough start with it. Maybe lost some confidence. And this year going into the year, it's been pretty good.
Hadley got 3 hits last night. You think he's snapping a little bit out? Talk a little bit about where he is from the plate.
Yeah, I think you go back to the Anaheim series, a few weeks ago. It looked really good. And then I feel like he had a couple good series after that. Then he missed a few games, took the foul tip off the mask, missed a few games. And then those games against the White Sox, the last couple I think it was, just looked a little bit rusty. But seeing him last night, he looked great. Maybe he's been in Seattle, maybe he's been up in this part of the country, sparked something for him, and that's a real thing. It's real. So we're hopeful, and we feel good about the direction he is headed right now.
Tony, getting back to the All-Star game, if you have somebody like O'Hearn or Jackson who hasn't been in there before, who gets to be your representative, does that give you special pride to have a player who's never been there before?
Yeah, I mean, we want all of our guys to make it, but, especially with a guy like O right now, who is, I think he's 31, 32 years old. He's been released, he's been DFA'd, he came up to us, got sent out in Kansas City. He's kind of been through it, and to see him kind of come out on the other side and put himself in this position. I was looking at the stat pack, the old school stat pack today. It's the first time I've opened that thing in a long time. I don't know why I opened it, but I did. And I saw the league leaders, and strangely, I haven't been following league leaders for a couple of years now, probably because I've been looking at the stat packs, but I think he's third in OPS, and I was floored when I looked at that. I knew the average was up there, but you looked at the slug and you looked at the whole package, and I said, oh my goodness, I mean, he's having an incredible year. So I'm really happy for O. He's just blue-collar type guy. Not a lot's been given to him in the game. He's earned everything. He's kind of been left for dead, and he's kind of returned with a vengeance. So we're really happy for him.
You've used Felix Bautista a good amount here, getting in some regular appearances for him. Are there kind of no reservations at this point as far as where how far along and how much he's distanced himself from the injury?
I think we will continue to push him a little bit. I think you'll probably see him be a tick more full throttle in terms of the usage in another month or so, right? So I think obviously we got to be smart about this. And we have pushed him a little bit. He's responded really well, and you start to see the velo creeping up too. And to me, it kind of goes hand in hand. You use him a little bit more, the arm strength builds up, starts to throw a little bit harder. More arm strength, more command, all the above. So we feel good about the direction we are with him. Are we going to throw him 3 in a row right now? No. Is he going to go 1+ right now? More than likely, no. But we feel good on the schedule he's on right now.
Pitching is contagious, whether good or bad. Any explanation for what we've received from these starters the last 9 games?
I mean, it's a momentum thing, maybe. I mean, these guys are throwing the ball good. It's a momentum thing. It's the pitching staff. They've done an incredible job with these guys. They take a lot of pride in the pitchers, and when the pitchers are struggling, I promise you, those 4 guys in the pitching room, they take it personal. So it's them working through it. It's the pitchers working through it, and you get some. It is contagious. You get a little momentum, and off it goes.
You've been using Baker in some high leverage spots. He's obviously responded well. I mean, do you feel like he's kind of solidified himself as one of your top setup options in this bullpen?
Yeah, I think with kind of how our bullpen's structured, I think it kind of ebbs and flows a little bit. I think the flow kind of goes towards Baker right now in the moment, and he's answered. He closed out the game the other day, so that's a tough 8th inning right there. To go through the 4 lefties and then the righty kind of sitting right after. A tip of the cap to him on that one. I mean, we knew that was going to be tough. Kind of looking at our options and where we were at, we liked him the best. He gets lefties out historically and this year, so we felt good about it, and he answered the bell, and it got the ball to Felix, and it worked out great.